Welcome to Granddaddy Garage. So we're back in the shop. It's a mess, but we've done a few more things here. So let's flip the camera around and see what we've been doing. Okay, so here we go. So we got some reading material. So we set up a thing for files, that's attached. We built a bottom shelf and some nut and bolt pen. I'm probably gonna buy one or two more of those. I need more nuts and bolt storage because yeah. But anyhow, got my other toolbox here in the garage. I got some of that stuff sorted out because that's where a lot of my files were, in that box. My forging stuff's in there. But yeah, so storage space is a little bit better. Some of the heavier mechanics tools I put under there. I got this cleaned out a little bit. The area of the Camaro became a shelf and started becoming a catch-all. But that was mainly because I had a bunch of stuff lined up across here and it was in my way and I couldn't really get to it, so stuff just kept piling up like usual. But anywho, so next video we are going to get this baby back up on its the wheel cribs, and then what I think we're going to do is we're going to take that hood, we're going to remount it because I want to start laying out all the modifications for that. Because we're going to put a cowl induction on it. We are going to put a front. What we're gonna do is we're gonna relocate this behind here and into here, so I can make a cutout in the hood and drop that hood down in front of this pulley assembly, so that it sucks the air out. And what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna take that fan off. We're gonna get a different radio. We're gonna get a 3-core. We're gonna get a 3-core, I think, and then we're gonna put 2 front-mounted fans on it on the other side. And then between the fans and then that the hood modification that will dip down in here, help suck the air out, keep the air from the heat from collecting in the engine bay and suck it out. That, the other thing is, because we have these strut tower mounts, these performance ones that we got, it's open now. Air can be dragged out of there, so that's another thing. We're gonna be putting louvers in here. I think we'll put a louvers like over here, maybe up through here. There's gonna be a cowl induction part here. We're gonna fabricate it ourselves. We're gonna make it ourselves. So between that air duct that will help pull air from there over the car, cowl induction to help force air down in this. This is going to get changed. We're going to go with a Venturi style air cleaner, so it's going to have a small thing in there. We're going to try to make it so that the air will pass will get forced down into it, so we'll have to make a sock for it. So we have to figure out how we're going to sock that. I'm probably going to buy some I don't know if I want to make louvers or if I want to buy the louvers and then cut it out and then install. I'm probably going to buy the louvers and then I'll install, see what I can get, if I like it or not. And then once that's all finished, the vehicle's back up in the air, and then what we're going to do is we'll take the hood, the front fenders off. We have some more work to do in here. The other horn, like this one's fine, but the other horn, so I bought two horns. I gotta fix that, get that welded back up. We have to start addressing the floor pans again because there's some Swiss cheese in there that needs to be dealt with. And so that is the next plan of working in the garage, because it's a lot. I gotta move stuff, I gotta reorganize. I have an air conditioning unit that needs to be went through, and I have to like put it in the up above the rafters and whatnot. Still got to hook the water up. Everything's here still. I got everything here and there for getting this and piped in, and then we'll start thinking about getting that stuff piped in. our linen closet and for our dirty towels and whatnot, because I don't want to have to keep buying paper towels. I have lots of rags. That's why we've got the washer and dryer. So yeah, and we have a few other things. I'm gonna make a fancy thing over here too while I'm at it. See that? That's a Chevy tailgate from a 90s Chevy tailgate. I'm gonna make that into a bench, a folding bench over here. That's why I grabbed that. I saw that, so that's going to turn into a folding bench for the wall over here. And we still have plenty of space because I want to get a parts cleaner and then a sandblaster, and that will probably be somewhere over here. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Oh, took the bike out for a spin. We replaced the oil cooler on it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the fan on it. It is just kind of a tight space for it in this area. The first time I checked, it seemed like it was fine, but that's that. So that I started that up and ran that today, and the rear brake was a little sticky. I'm gonna have to probably, yeah, it's a little warmer than it should be. So I think I'm gonna have to flush that back out again. Front brake is fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just watching some shows on YouTube and whatnot, and over here. So we got some reading material for things. So I'm a big fan of David Vizard and Paul, so I'm trying not to butcher his name here, Gangilosi. Yep, so he's does 5speed.com. David Vizard, he's known, and I really like what he talks about when it comes to engine building, because it's about science and it's about what works and not propaganda or anything like that. So, you know, this Vizard says empirical data. That's I've heard him use that one. But anyhow, so this is for, because I have to figure out what kind of build I want to do for that thing when we get the chassis all done and ready. There's no sense of putting a fancy motor in a car when the chassis is not ready. So the chassis got to be ready first, and then we'll yank that 305 block out of it, and we'll build off of that 305 block using all the knowledge that's in this book. And then that 5-speed there, we're going to use all the knowledge in this book, and we're going to prep and get that ready. But that's future plans. That's what we're doing here at the shop. And we'll catch you later. Granddaddy Garage. Rate, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later.